At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
Local people. Local news and events. Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Welcome to Holy Rosary High School. It's Live with Kurt Price, and today we're going to be talking about a farmers market that is happening next Thursday here at Holy Rosary High School. We are brought to you by the new Lloydminster Nissan, now open on Highway 17 South in a brand new location. So you want to come in and say hi and check out the building, you're welcome to do that. Construction is underway on the parking lot, but you're still welcome to come in and have a look at our fantastic selection. And if there's something you'd like to take for a test drive, our sales team pull it right up to the door for you, and we'll get you a great deal, especially as we blow out the 2023 models, like a 2023 Armada at $5,000 off. You get into a 2023 Rogue or a Qashqai for up to $2,000 below cost. That's now at the new Lloydminster Nissan on Highway 17 South. Well, I think we're bringing the rain with us. We're heading out today to deliver another great meal to a local farmer. We're going to be out this afternoon with a great lunch, and we're going to be heading to the Wayne area to deliver some hot roast beef and some great salads to Mark and Marty Hines, who farm just north of Wayne. That's courtesy of Sobeys here in Lloydminster, Richardson Pioneer, BASF and Invigor, the Tent Guys, Superior Water, Agland, and of course that delicious roast beef courtesy of Diamond 7 Meats, who come and dish it up for us as well. Now there's one more draw to do for Feed the Farmers, so keep those entries coming. And not only is there another draw for next week's meal, which we can almost guarantee will be raining when we deliver that too, but there's also two draws for $500 Diamond 7 Meats gift cards. So as I mentioned, we're here at Holy Rosary High School this morning, and we're going to be talking about the Holy Rosary High School Raiders Farmers Market, which is on May 30th here at the school. So we have Becky Grassl here. She is the Student Leadership Council Advisor. She's going to join us for our next segment, along with Seth Loewan. And we're going to find out more about what Seth has in the market in just a moment, and he's going to show us his wheat bags as well. And then we're going to talk to students Jayda Hill and Liliana Gordan as well. It's not just a name, it is Superior Water. Superior Water has two locations in Lloydminster, and they're open on Sundays to make filling your big blue jugs a whole lot quicker and a whole lot easier. If you want great tasting water right from your tap, you can call Superior Water and ask about their under the sink reverse osmosis system, 780-875-6636. I drink Superior Water because I like the taste, and I believe it is superior. Superior Water, open on 57th Avenue, Monday to Friday, 8 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 5, and of course they have a coin-operated location on Highway 17 South. Another Chase the Ace draw at the Lloydminster exhibition last night, and the jackpot was not won. The ace was not drawn, so the deck is down to 45 cards, and the jackpot is well over $33,000 at $33,600. Tickets start at just $10 a piece, 3 for $25, 8 tickets for $50, or 20 for $100. The jackpot really starting to get up there now, so you want to get those tickets. Lloydex.com, you can get all the details. Let's stick with the Lloydminster exhibition. They're hosting a Round 3 Stanley Cup Playoff watch party on Monday at 6 p.m. when the Dallas Stars are in Edmonton for Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. It's free to get in, and you can cheer on the Oilers with other fans there. You have a chance to win some Oilers merchandise. Food will be available for purchase, and you catch the game on the big screen and cheer to your heart's content for what has now become Canada's team, the Edmonton Oilers. Integra Engineering is hosting a pancake breakfast on Wednesday morning. That's going to run from 6:30 to 10:30. Aaron Bandola and Landis Graff told us that you can stop by for breakfast and you might be able to win a prize.
And it is $5 a plate, and that includes 2 pancakes and 2 sausages and refreshments. And any donation more than $20, you will be entered into a draw for some prizes. So.
Jared Russell is one of our favorite people in Lloydminster. He fundraises every year for the Great Cycle Challenge, and he is back again. You can join Jared today at the Border City Farmers Market from 11 to 4 at the Service Sports Centre. Jared will be selling his Uncle Lefty's Poppin' Peppers with proceeds going to the Great Cycle Challenge in support of children fighting cancer. Spring into Marshall is a group in Marshall that are planting a community garden again this year. This will be the 3rd year that they're doing this, and they'll be fundraising for that garden with a great day of events on June the 1st. And they told us one of those big events is a dance, and it is a family-friendly dance, and it's only $10 to get in, with Slow Walkin' Water performing. But if you do have too much to drink and you want to stay out late and catch a ride home, you can do that courtesy of the Lloyd Motor Club.
For the dance, we also have some DDs, or like a designated driver. Group of people that are going to be doing the designated driver program.
That's Lloydminster Motor Club is going to be our designated drivers.
So people come from Lloyd can come in out to Marshall and come and have a good time, and then get home to Lloyd safely.
They'll drive you all the way back into Lloyd?
Mm-hmm.
You bet.
Yeah, and around the community as well, like around Lloyd as well.
Right.
Or around Marshall as well, sorry.
And we'll stick with the Lloydminster Motor Club. Their season opener is this Sunday at the Lloydminster Exhibition. There's a barbecue on site, local vendors, some prizes and awards, and all proceeds are for charity. It runs from 11 to 3, once again at the Lloydminster Exhibition. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are Kid Scotty Days out at the Kid Scotty Regional Park with some fun stuff planned. None funner than a golf ball dropped from a helicopter. You can purchase a golf ball for $10, and all of those golf balls will be dropped from a helicopter onto a green, and closest to the pin, you win 20% of the jackpot. And there's 6 other prizes to go with that helicopter ball drop as well. There's also a pig roast, a pancake breakfast, fun games, fireworks, bouncy castles, and a kids market. Go to kidscottydays.com. You can get all the details and purchase your golf ball. New Lloydminster Nissan offering 2 fully paid scholarships for the 2024-25 Limitless Athletics cheer season. Go to nissanlloydminster.com. You can get all the details on how to apply. It's open to new and existing students who want to compete in cheer next year. Applications will close on June the 10th. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to find out more about the Raider Farmers Market, which is happening here next Thursday at Holy Rosary High School.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
It's more than just taxes at LNA CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
BioClean Disaster Services is committed, certified, reliable, and they will help you get your life back. BioClean Disaster Services, 1-833-246-8326. When we say they'll help you get your life back, what does that mean? Well, it means when your home or your business is subject to fire, flood, any kind of disaster, wind disaster that happens, you're going to miss those mundane things that happen all of the time. You're going to want those back as quickly as possible. And that's why BioClean Disaster Services is committed to taking care of your property, committed to taking care of your belongings, but really committed to taking care of you and your family. They are local, and they're the biggest disaster service company in Lloydminster. BioClean Disaster Services, 1-833-246-8326. Well, joining us today, we have the Student Leadership Council Advisory and Holy Rosary High School physical education teacher, Becky Grassl, is with us. And we have Seth Loewan of Seth's Wheat bags here as well, and we're excited to talk about the farmers market, which is coming up here next Thursday, and so we thank you for giving us some time and allowing us to come into the school, Becky. We really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for coming. We are very excited to have you here.
So let's talk about the farmers market. Is this the first year you guys have been doing this?
This is the second year.
Okay.
Yeah, so we started it last year. We thought it'd be a good idea to just showcase all the talent we had at our school. We knew there were so many people like Seth who had businesses on the side, who had really great skills, and we thought, what better way to showcase them than our own little Raider farmers market.
How did you find out about all these, like, how do you find out about all these little businesses that they have on the side and stuff? And so is it an education thing with businesses, or are the students that you're talking to already there at that point?
They're already there. Like I taught Seth last year, and just chatting with Seth, I knew he did this. And then there'd be some other students. I would kind of see them working on their own, or I would hear of cool things they'd made, or I knew that somehow we're baking and things like that. And I thought, we could do this and just put feelers out, and more kids and students came out of the woodwork. And yeah, we had 28 booths last year, I think, and this year we're at around 26.
Does this surprise you?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Very pleasantly surprised.
I would be shocked to have that many students that have something going on the side.
Yeah, and different things. Like, we're not everybody's doing the same thing, right? We've got people doing crochet, we've got people baking, we've got staff members are making jelly, and there's so many different things, which is very exciting. Like, I would say no booth is going to be the same.
Who runs the farmers market? Is that something you do, or the students do that as well?
I have a group of, I think there's 8 students, and we've been kind of planning and working together, and my crew is amazing. I could step away and they would be totally fine to do it themselves. You'll hear from them later, a couple of them later.
Okay, now who's invited to this? Like, is it just for students that go to Holy Rosary?
No, we want everybody. So we're going to open at 3:30 so that our students, as they leave, they can kind of do a scan and get what they need. And then when they leave, we're hoping that the community comes. We want everybody to come and see how awesome our kids are and to buy some stuff from them.
So if you were suggesting a time that somebody comes down to Holy Rosary next Thursday, what time would you say would be the best time to come in?
I would think between 4:30 and 5:30 is probably the best. We're going to try to have some musicians singing and playing as well. Last year, people came at 6:30-ish, and people were sold out already. So 4:30 to 5:30 is the best. We're open all the way to 6:30, though.
And is it just right in the entrance here?
Yeah, hopefully we're outside. I was just checking the weather again today. It's not supposed to rain, so hopefully if it doesn't rain, we'll be outside just along the drive area there. So you can park regularly, and then it'll all be lined up there. And if it's freezing or it's raining, we're going to do it in the commons. So rain or shine, we're doing it. So hope everybody can come.
I hope we get some sunshine too.
I know, hopefully.
Yeah. And Seth, tell us about your business. What do you, I mentioned the wheat bags. Tell us about those wheat bags.
I sew and sell them myself. You can stick them in the microwave for a minute and a half or so and put them on sore spots to help soothe them. And you can also put them in the freezer for a little bit to act as a sort of ice pack. They're basically reusable ice packs or hot packs.
Okay, where'd you come up with this idea?
I had a family friend actually offer it as an idea for Christmas gifts, and I made a bunch for my family as for Christmas gifts, and ever since then, it's just been a lucrative business idea.
Okay, not many, I judging from myself, when I was your age, I couldn't sew. I can sew now, but I couldn't sew when I was your age. Who taught you how to sew?
My grandma taught me how to sew. She taught me how to sew a pair of pants first, and then got me into this, and I've loved doing it ever since.
How long have you been doing it?
About 4 years now, I think.
How successful has it been?
I'd say it's been fairly successful for a self-run business. It's a good first quote-unquote job.
Yeah, I would say. Were you in the farmer's market last year?
I was.
How did that go?
It was a very good time. I don't remember how well I sold, but I remember it was a good just time to socialize and be with people.
Now, you were saying you have something to go for the playoffs, for the NHL playoffs, if anybody's looking for a great gift.
I have Oilers-themed wheat bags for those of you in Lloyd who are supporting the Oilers.
Sounds like you're not, Seth.
I am. I'm not the biggest hockey guy, but I am. If I had to pick a team, it would be the Oilers.
So if somebody, like, how much inventory do you have, Seth? How much do you keep on hand?
I would say around 200 bags at any given time.
So how many of those would be, like, if you did more than one Oiler fan reach out, could you fill those orders?
Absolutely, yeah.
How long does it take you to make one?
I usually make them in batches of 8, and it takes me about an hour to make each batch, give or take.
You can make 8 in an hour.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's pretty darn impressive, Seth.
Thanks.
Are they different sizes too, or do you have all the same size?
I have a few different sizes. Some are smaller, some are larger, but these are the ones that I make the most of since they're the most average size.
Who do you sell to mostly? And where do you sell them?
I sell them all over the place in Alberta at markets. I sell them at a few markets in Lloyd, and I do Holy Handmade in Sherwood Park quite a bit. I enjoy that market a lot too.
So how like, you just skip out of school to go, or is it Saturdays only?
It's usually on weekends.
Okay.
Every so often I'll miss a school day.
Okay. We didn't hear that, right? Yeah. It's hard to argue with that, though. Becky, we're going to meet some students who have their own products here. Were there products that were, developed right here in the school? Or are these come from mostly outside?
Most of them, they just did it on their own, all developed on their own, just passions that they've kind of developed as they go. Yeah, most on their own. There's I know there's our construction class and stuff like that, so some might have a little bit of that, but most, they do it all on their own.
What have you learned from doing this? Like, what did you learn last year doing this that maybe surprised you?
Well, the amount of talent we have and the variety of talent we had is crazy. We've got an artist who's painting things that is going to knock your socks off. Just the variety. And I was really blown away with even my committee and just how hands-on, and they just took over, and just how organized and mature and well-planned my committee is too.
What are we forgetting? Or am I forgetting to ask you anything?
I don't think so. No, we just want everybody to come out and bring some cash. It's cash only, so bring some money. I spent way too much last year.
All right. Okay. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. We're going to meet. Are we meeting students who have products, or are we meeting the organizers?
Organizers. 2 of our organizers.
Okay. We'll do that when we come back here at Holy Rosary High School.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
Wellings of Lloydminster is now offering 1 or 2 bedroom gorgeous villas for those that are 55 and over. If you haven't taken a tour yet of Wellings of Lloydminster, you should definitely do so. And the perfect day to do so might be Saturday, June the 1st, when they have their open house and barbecue. It's a chance to walk through and see these gorgeous villas, the open ceilings, the beautiful big windows, the high backsplashes. Now remember, when you are at Wellings of Lloydminster, you're living your independent life. So if you want to have a pet, you can have a pet. If you want to have a garage, there are 2 bedrooms that come with garages, and there's lots of room to have guests over. There's in-floor heating. There's air conditioning. And you're going to meet a very nice lady named Darlene who will walk you through a villa. 780-872-8537. We're going to be there broadcasting live on Saturday, June the 1st for their open house and barbecue, and we hope that you can join us. They're also under construction with a clubhouse that is going to draw that community together as well. It's for those who aren't ready to take this next step of being waited on hand and foot and having a small space. You're still going to be living your independent life. Wellings of Lloydminster. Welcome back to Holy Rosary High School, and we are excited to be joined by Jayda Hill and Liliana Gordan, and they are the organizers here of the Raiders Farmers Market, which is happening next Thursday. Starts at 3:30 for students, and once again, you're advised to come a little bit after that and have a walkthrough to see. There's 26 booths that will be here at Holy Rosary High School. So, ladies, thank you for skipping. Are you guys skipping class to be with us?
Yes, we are.
What class would you normally be in?
I'd be in welding.
You'd be welding?
Yep.
And you'd be in?
Math.
Okay. We didn't have either of those when I went to school. There was no math yet. No, there was. There was a little bit of math. I just didn't go like you guys. I skipped out, but for different reasons. No. Thank you for being here. We really, really do appreciate it. What's it been like planning this this farmers market? Did you ever imagine yourself doing like something like this at the beginning of the year?
I didn't really imagine myself doing this, but it's been very fun to plan and organize. It's been a little stressful, but overall, I enjoyed it.
How about for you? How has it been?
It's actually pretty good. I've worked at the Lloydminster Farmers Market before, so I kind of know how things run, and I mean, planning it is probably the most stressful thing ever. But
How did you get involved with the Lloydminster Farmers Market?
or the outdoor farmers market.
Oh, yeah,
My
yeah.
grandparents have a booth as well. So
Okay.
They've been doing it for, 15 years or something? I don't know how long. But
Okay.
So I've worked for them for a little while, so I kind of know how farmers markets work.
So do you guys have your businesses too, or you're just organizing this?
We're just organizers.
Just organizing. Okay. But what have you learned in organizing this?
I've learned that there are many creative people at this school, and some of these people can go quite far with the things that they make.
What goes into planning something like this? Where do you get started?
I think the most important part of starting all of this is just having great people who are creative and are willing to, kind of put themselves out there and sell some of the products and things that they're passionate about.
One of the things that we really like to push on our show is local news, local people, local sports. Everything is local, including shopping local. Were you guys aware that shopping local was so important before you started doing this?
I'd think so, because when you shop local, you're helping people that are in the community, and some people live off like a livelihood. I mean, here they're just students, but it's a way to not only help people build their own business, but also push them into maybe doing something more.
That is a great point. I really appreciate that point. For you, did you think about shopping local, and does this make you think more about shopping local?
It really does. When you shop local, the money goes immediately back into your own community, and that can just just help your community flourish more.
Absolutely. We're gonna try some products. Tell us about these products. Tell us about these are going to be for sale at the farmers market.
They both will. So we have red pepper jelly made by two of our lovely teachers, Madame Crease and Mrs. Oreo.
Have you had that yet?
I have not.
Okay, so you don't know if it, like red pepper, sounds pretty hot.
Yeah.
So should we start with that before you make the drink?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, let's start.
That's a smart idea.
Let's start with that. So were you aware before you started doing this that you said Madame Crease and Madame Oreo?
Mrs. Oreo.
Mrs. Oreo. That they had this product?
I had no clue.
Because they weren't at the farmers market last year, so
They weren't at the so did they come up with this just strictly for the farmers market?
I'm not sure.
I guess we'd have to ask them.
Sure.
So are you guys going to try it too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Perfect.
Here, you can start first.
I get the feeling that you've had the drink before, but
Yes,
not
we
the
have.
red pepper jelly.
No.
Okay. past the crackers. What do you? How much should we put on? Lots. I guess to get a taste, we're gonna have to load it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know which one I want.
I'm gonna get the big one. That's easier. More spreadability.
The big one too, then.
Madame Crease and Mrs. Oreo right now are going, oh, I hope they like it. Go ahead. I know she didn't fill your cracker up. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Because it's red pepper?
Yeah.
That's what makes me a little nervous too, that it's red pepper, so.
I don't
it
deal
might
with
be-
spice very well.
Me neither. How fast can you make the drinks?
Quite fast.
All right, ready? Here we go.
That's good.
I would have more of that.
Mm-hmm.
That was very good.
It's very good.
When I first tasted it, it didn't really kick in the spice, but it is now. No, it's not that bad.
It's really not as bad as I thought it would be.
It's sweet.
It's very sweet.
It still hot. Like,
Yeah.
actually, it is kind of sweet. Now I'm getting a little of that hot.
Yeah, now
I'm
it's
getting a
starting
little
to
of that
kick
pepper. Okay, let's get on to the drink. Tell us about this drink that you're going to make.
Okay, so the SLC booth is making. Okay, the SLC booth is making different drinks. So the one we have in front of us right now is a lavender lemonade.
Okay.
And we also have a variety of Italian sodas and a green tea peach lemonade. So it is already made.
Okay. So this is it. We
This
got
is
her
the
made?
lavender lemonade.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were going to put berries in it. I saw the berries there.
I mean,
So
you
you guys
can,
have had
you can if you really want.
You guys have had this before, right?
Yeah, we had it last year.
Okay.
And it went quite well.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's good.
It is good.
Who makes this? You guys make this?
We do.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with the idea?
Pinterest.
Yep.
Really?
I don't know.
Yep. Just like online
Yeah.
recipes, things like that.
What would it mean to you guys to have a lot of booths sell out? Because I understand some did last year. People were selling out a little bit. What would it mean to you to have the community come out and enjoy this event?
Oh, it would mean a lot to us just to kind of know that the community is there and willing to kind of see our students' creativity and how they showcase their products. And yeah, it would just mean a lot.
And it's also good for the students because it's like they made all these things and they put them out there, and having people buy their things it's kind of like a hype up, and it's like it makes them feel good, you know?
Yep.
So that's also a good.
Absolutely. Does it cost anything for the kids to put a booth in the farmers market, for the students to put a, or is it just bring your product out? We want to showcase you.
It's just we don't want to, have any burdens for the students. We just want everyone and anyone to be able to showcase their products that they have, and they put so much time and effort into it. So why would we just have one more thing that they have to kind of jump over in order to be in this?
How many committee members do you have? Do you call it committee?
Yeah.
How many committee members do you have?
I want to say.
I think 8.
Why did you guys decide? Like, was it volunteer, or did you get voluntold?
No,
We
full
volunteer.
volunteer.
Why did you want to volunteer?
Well, I wanted to volunteer because last year I saw how much it brought everyone together, and it was, it's just a smaller committee from our big student leadership council, and it seemed like a fun time.
For you as well?
Yeah, around the same thing. I just, I didn't run anything last year, but I was there for most of it, and I just saw how it brought the community closer together and all the amazing vendors, and I just knew that I wanted to be a part of that.
Am I forgetting to ask you anything? Is there anything you want people to know?
We have vendors.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about some of the products.
Well, we have some classes as well. So we have the Environmental 20 class. They're planting, they're growing plants. And right next to them, there'll be a vendor named Berlin Code. She has pots and she's like painted pots. And so that'd be a good gift for Father's Day. You get them a plant and a pot right next to each other, and you make a gift.
Okay.
We also have Kendra Lamont and Joanna Sarah making henna cones and designs.
What are those?
I'm not quite sure what it is. You'll have to ask them.
Okay.
But essentially, you put it like on your hands or arms or just kind of wherever, and you let it sit for a few hours, and then you like scrape it off, and then the design's on for like a month probably.
It's a few weeks. It's kind of like it's a traditional like form of tattooing. It's temporary tattoos, and so it'll like it comes from a plant, and then you like put it on your skin, and it's originally from like I'm pretty sure like Indian culture, like for weddings and stuff. They put it on your hands and your arms and stuff, but it's been turned into what they're doing, and they're making those, and I'm pretty sure they're making like tea lights as well. So they make little candles, and they put henna designs on candles as well.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Any other products that you want to tell us about?
We have a lot of crochet. Like there's a girl named Goodness Kudo, and she's coming with like crocheted things. I think she's got like hats and
tote bags
and
headbands.
Other things. Yeah.
So there's a variety there. There's a lot of stuff there. Yeah. How have you kind of marketed this? How have you, like I know we're here kind of pushing the envelope a little bit. How have you guys reached out to the community to say, hey, we're doing this?
We just a few weeks ago actually we were on the news, so that kind of helped just bring more awareness to it.
On primetime local news.
Yeah. And we've talked about it with multiple people, like just through like the committee ourselves, and it's just kind of slowly made its way around Lloyd.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Anything we're forgetting? I want to thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everyone come. We could really use all the support we can get.
I want to thank you both for doing this. You guys did awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So that's next Thursday, and we're back with you again on Tuesday. We're actually going to be at the Canadian Brewhouse for a sports show, and we're going to be talking about the Lee Park Pro Rodeo, and we've got a few other great things planned for Tuesday at the Canadian Brewhouse as well. That's a 5 o'clock broadcast. We hope that you can join us. And go Oilers!
Go Oilers!
Got to cheer for Team Canada, and you can catch the game tonight at the Canadian Brewhouse as well. Thanks for joining us.